What's up, YouTube? This is a One Piece manga 642 prediction rant, and I would say this chapter deserves a thumbs up, because it was a pretty good chapter. I would say give it about a 4 out of 5, maybe 5 out of 5. I'm like, it raised some questions. It was pretty entertaining. We saw a little fighting in it, a little information here and there, some raised some questions about Hody. It started off with the little Noah coming down. Well, I shouldn't say little, but the giant Noah coming down on Fishman Island, and they're all worrying about, is Fishman Island going to be destroyed? Is it, is this, what's going to happen? So anyway, Luffy's talking about smashing into pieces, but Fukuboshi's like, no, it's too important. They can't smash it into pieces. They need it for something. So, he couldn't just go ahead and do that, which I'd be pretty surprised if Luffy did that. I mean, I thought maybe he'd knock it away, but not actually smash it. That's, a pretty giant step, but yeah, anyway, we saw, a little talking from Luffy, as far as that goes, a little fighting with Hody. Hody bit him a little bit. Luffy, I guess his hockey wasn't good enough to actually withstand it. I guess his, he really is just he, just has the basics. It's not really, his hockey's not really fully developed. It's not like Shanks's or something like that. So shows that Luffy still has some training to do, which I actually liked, because I'm like, before I'm thinking, oh, he's just really OP. I'm thinking he's just too based, like he's gonna be, just owning people in the new world or whatnot, or if he lost fights, it wouldn't make any sense. But since Oda didn't make him, just a master of hockey, then, I'm like, okay, he's not too OP. I'm glad he came back with stuff he can still learn, stuff that we can still look forward to. So, I think that's pretty good, on Oda's part, to, scale him back a little bit. But yeah, we saw, a little action between him and Hody, and, Hody, really despises humans, as we know, but he also despises fishmen, I guess, or at least the Fishman Island, because he wanted to destroy both of them. At least that's, and Fukuboshi was kind of wondering, why is he destroying Fishman Island if he just wants to, destroy the humans and whatnot. And, I guess, like at the end of the chapter, what really raised the question for me is when they were talking about he figured out his true form, which I'm thinking, like, his true form. I'm like, I've seen some other videos, people talking about this and comments and whatnot, about his true form, and I'm kind of like, I've heard, one person bring up, oh, well, maybe he used to be human. But what I'm actually thinking is, because I've seen this in some other animes, and I know One Piece is unique in its own way, so I'm not saying this is necessarily what's going to happen, but I wonder if Hody is like half and half, like maybe he's a human and he's a fishman, which I think is a great possibility, because, and maybe both his parents rejected him, maybe maybe not his parents, but maybe both groups rejected him. Maybe fishmen didn't want anything to do with him at first, or maybe it was a certain group of fishmen, or, same thing with humans. Maybe he was rejected by some kind of people that didn't want anything to do with him, and that's why he has hatred for both. That's just something that, came to mind. I mean, I'm probably wrong, but, as far as that goes, because, I mean, he did get along with the fishermen on Fishman Island. So, I don't know. Something probably went down. Maybe he was messed with, or, chased after, by somebody, because he was half and half. Maybe that was a rarity to see half and half, because it would make sense since he's, he hates both. I'm like, and, maybe he has ties to both. To me, that's just what I'm thinking. But, you know, uh, as far as, him and Luffy go and them fighting and whatnot, I'm kind of actually want them to get somewhere dry. I want to see Luffy go gear second, full body, use his hockey moves, maybe see a little jet Gatling with hockey and all that, but we probably won't see that to the New World. But, as far as next chapter, I'm like, I'm guessing that's probably what he's going to be. He's probably going to be half and half. I'm like, I can't really see any other option. Him and Luffy, as far as that goes, I don't know what's going to happen to Noah. Maybe Decken, he doesn't seem like he's completely dead, so maybe he may wake up, and maybe Shirahoshi can maybe move over to the, another side, or like, the ocean, so they can get away from Fishman Island, and then maybe Decken will die. I don't know. It's kind of hard to call this one, but anyway, those are my thoughts. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Please give your thoughts and whatnot. So anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.